Hello, this is Andy S, and this is going to be a short video on looking at the technical analysis for Kaspa. I'm going to try and do a little trading log of how I put the technical analysis on the chart and how I get in and out of trades. This is purely for educational purposes only. Don't want to get sued. This is just what I'm doing so I can log it and learn from it myself. This is not financial advice. Do not copy me, you will lose money. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to try and do this every day, but I'll do the basics now. I've just wiped all drawings off. So we're at the moment, this is the Kaspa chart over USDT. It is on the logarithmic because this is in exponential growth, pretty new. So we're going to get a trend line here. We're in trading view at the moment. So it's going to do the basics. So we've got a basic support here. So if we put these together so it matches as best it can on as many points as possible, this bottom line is called your support. On the top, you take the top, so you could go from here to here, and you could also go from here to here. You could kind of touch in there, and this is top. The top ones are called resistance. I'll just put an R for resistance. Bottom ones are support. Now the big rule is, as soon as you see, say you're invested, say you've got into Kaspa here, you bought some Kaspa, it's been going up lovely, everyone's thinks you're amazing, look at all this money you've made. Then here it breaks support. So this is where you have to get out of the trade. You have to sell it and get out. It's broke support, get out, no good. And what it can happen, another thing that can happen is if it doesn't go starts breaking down, it can start going up, and it can also break resistance. If it breaks, comes back, touches, and goes again. So I'm just going to do this every day. I'm not going to mark them up every day, but I'm just going to let you know what I think is going on, what I'm going to do. That's all I'm doing. This is what I'm doing just with Kaspa. Might look at some other ones, but I'm just focusing on Kaspa because at the moment it's very cheap, it's very new. I actually pay mentors to teach me about all this stuff. They like it, so I like it. So this is broke, so we need to know when to get back in. So if we look on the, let's get rid of this. Let's now look on the normal, get rid of the logarithmic chart, just go on the normal chart, linear, and let's get some levels on here on the daily candles at the moment. So let's get some charts, let's get some, so we could go from the bottom of here, get all these bottoms here. That looks like a good support zone. It's touching on these, touching there, nearly touching here. So what I would, so what I did do, I just put the resistance on as well. Resistance is like that. It's also kind of like that. So this is how you just get your lines up, just so you know what's going on. There's also an old one from way back here, somewhere around here, touching there. And these support and resistance, they go off, they can go off for years and years and still come back and be relevant. So you could say we're in this massive channel and it might come all the way back down here and we could buy some at 2 cents again. And if it comes back up here, we could sell it when it's at the top. The same as what's happened here. Buy it here, ride it up, sell it there. But we've got this other band as well, so we have to keep an eye on this as well. So what I did was I bought in around 0.37, so around here at this bottom bit. It went up and came down. I sold out here, and it came down again. And I've just bought back in here. But I'm just watching it now to see if I can squeeze a few more out. So this looks like a good place on the daily chart. Buying here, wait for it to go up and sell it around about here. We've also got horizontal levels as well as vertical levels, got these levels as well. So you could go, okay, I'm going to invest in it here. If it goes up to here, I'm going to sell it out around just before it gets to the top, because everyone wants to get right to the top, but just sell it just before. That is what I could do. Again, this is not financial advice. Do not copy me, you will lose money. Right, so let's have a look. That's on the daily chart. Get rid of these little things. Let's have a look on the 4 hour. Because I actually managed to, I sold mine here and then I got back in right at the bottom here. I timed this pretty well, like not usually this good, but I bought in there, I sold out here. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I bought in here and I was gonna sell out here, but didn't quite clip it. That's what happened. So I had a sell order in just above here, but it didn't quite touch it, so it came all the way back down again. But now it's going up again. So let's do some more. Let's go to some lower channels, lower time frames, and see what's going on. So I'm currently in at the moment, so I want it to go back up. But I also want to squeeze as many tokens as I can, so I want to get as many tokens as possible. So let's get this, put another, because we've got another trend line here, something like that. So that's touching as many as it can. So that's resistance here, sorry, all the way down. Didn't quite make it up that one, which is why I didn't get triggered. So at the moment, it's going back up. And I, just so you know, so I'm in the market at the moment. So what I want this to go up to around about here, somewhere where it's kind of within these three, this kind of range. We have to be wary of this because it's reacted off that before. So the bottom of there, where that was support, now I keep pointing at the screen like an idiot, like you can see it. Let me use the cursor. So this is resistance, this was support, and then it broke support, so you would have got out there. And then it's gone back in and hit it into resistance, just spiked through and come back down. And this is also support at the bottom on this line as well. So what I want to do is let it get up to about here, and it's going up now. It's good timing. Sell it out here, and then I'm going to wait for it to come back down again into this zone, somewhere around this zone, and then I'll be buying back in. Now I might be able to do that a couple of times, but at some point, as this goes up and down and goes into this corner, this is going to get more and more pressure, and it's going to either go fly up or shoot down. Now if I'm holding it and it shoots up, then that's great. I'll just carry on watching it all the way up, that'd be great. But if I'm not in it and it shoots up, then I'll wait for it to shoot up and hopefully it'll come back down again before going up again, and then I'll get in here. Or I'll just dive in and scream ah, and just start buying quickly. Then it'll come back again, but hopefully go up. The main thing to watch now is that we don't have a breach of this massive support, because this is huge. I'm in the market now, so I bought some of these tokens. If this breaches down to around below 0.4 cents, I will be selling, and I'll lose a bit because I'm in it here and it's going up and then it'll go down, but I will lose a bit. But at least I'll be out, because this could go, if this falls, it could go a lot further. Let's get rid of these. So let's have a look where it could go. So it could go back to this level here. Put some horizontal lines on. So you see where they've got, I'm doing it again, pointing at the screen like an idiot. So on this one, let's put a line in there. And let's put a line in. I mean, it's not like a bang on, dead on number. It's usually like an area. So let's just have a look at a few of these just so you get the idea. So on this one here, it's touched there as resistance, broke through resistance, broke through support, broke through resistance, and messed around there for a long time, went all the way up, hit that one, came down, and then here again, it's worked as support and gone up. It's broke through, bashed into it a few times here as resistance, managed to break through it, come back and found support, and then gone up. And then we are back here now. So this is a very strong one, very strong level of support, and it's gone back all the way since June 23. So if this breaks, then we could see falling back down to this line, which had been hit so many times before, around 0.36, right? Which is like 3 cents, or it could go down to 0.032, or as far as 0.027. But we don't really know. But the main rule is that I'm trying to get over in this one, this very first one, is if this breaks below, I'm selling, and I'm waiting to see what happens here, wait to see what happens here, wait to see. I'm just going to take it like that, take it day by day. So let's get rid of all these. Zoom back in onto the hourly. I mean, if you want to like stay calm, then you just have a look at the 12-hour or the 4-hour. But at the moment, I bought in here. Let me look on my phone, see exactly where I got. So at the moment, I'm up about $236. Well, exactly $236. And if we get up to here, might be about $1,500 maybe profit, hopefully. So let's have a look. So we've got the average buy price was 0.41991. So let's have a look at this. So 0.4141991, so more or less about there. And I did have a sell order in here at 0.4444. I don't know why I picked such a random stupid number, because looking at this line here probably, but 0.44444 was all the way up here. It was too high up, I've been too greedy. I should have just gone somewhere within this zone instead, and then it would have been down here, buy in there, all the way up to here, make $1,500, would have came back down again, and would have gone, oh yeah, nice, gonna get back in again, and it would have been a way up for another $1,500, and it'll come down again. So we'll sell at the top, buy back in at this range, and then we'll have to start looking then. We'll have to start cutting our wins here, or see if it breaks out, or just sit in it and see what happens here. But it could go straight down, or it could go up. 50-50. The answer is always maybe, possibly, it depends. So that's it. So at the moment, I'm in, I'm here. Hopefully it's going to go back up to here, and I will sell, and then I'll update you tomorrow of what I am doing. Not financial advice. I am terrible with consistency, so maybe I won't update you tomorrow, but hopefully I will. So fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get back up here and I'll sell, make some cash. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and all that nonsense if you don't mind. Keep me doing it. Thank you all.